Oh my god. What a time. What a time indeed. Hello everybody. Who may or may not be watching this later. I am Dude, aka that Aether Chicken. I am burnt out. I'm gonna just say it. I've been burnt out for the past like month. I'm tired. I'm still here. We're good. Still likely gonna be burnt out for a while. But I figured, screw it. Screw it, you know? I'm gonna do what I can to get back in the rhythm of streaming and making content of some variety. Partly for myself. And that may include streaming. That may mean taking a break to make YouTube poops. That might be game dev. I don't know. We're gonna get in the habit of making things and streaming things again, because I have fallen out of the habit, and I have hit a plateau in FF11 where I kind of want to progress through the story again. But right now, I want to feel like I'm making progress in something that I'm familiar with rather than something I'm slightly unfamiliar with. So we're gonna go with more Nuggetsward, and we're gonna chill. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. It has been a time. Not a lot of bad things, just I'm mentally fried. Work has gotten busier because of the 4th of July. It's tapered down a bit now. I just got back from an outing with my girlfriend. We went to a museum. I then was introduced to the wonders of Second and Charles, a used bookstore of some variety, and they also sell like retro games. And if they had the right retro game, I would have made a poor financial decision in that I would have bought a console to play a retro game and then a retro game. I was looking for Mega Man's 1 through 6 or the original Legend of Zelda. They had neither. But I would have gotten one of those Retron consoles that plays like NES, SNES, or Sega Genesis. But I couldn't find any of the games that I wanted for either one of those. So I was like, screw it, I won't spend money today. So I'm going to be on the lookout for those games, and then I'm going to probably buy a console like that at some point and then actually play. Instead of emulating, actually fucking play something on the proper hardware. And I really want to do that, because damn. At this point, I kind of want a real PlayStation. The discs are eroding, but I want a real PlayStation. Actually, no. If I'm doing PlayStation, I should probably emulate that, because the discs are eroding now. I need to find games with cartridges. I need to find consoles that do cartridges. Like a Genesis, or a Nintendo 64, that sort of thing. Or if they can do, like, plug-and-play TV stuff. That'd be neat. Anyway, I'm distracted. Sorry. Hello, Estinian. Enough talk. Let us leave this risible place behind. What does that word mean? Meaning, how do you pronounce it? Ridiculous, derision, and usurious.
Risible.
Oh no. No, not in the year of our Lord 2026. You did not just say risible. Justinian, do not riz the Moogles. Justinian. I am disappointed. Why are you trying to riz the Moogles? I should probably be a Dragoon for this. Oh. Okay. I am Dragoon. We are good. The road to Zenith. Morgan has volunteered to take you to Zenith. As Chieftain Moglin already explained, the shiny instrument we gave you is the best means of grabbing Hraesvelgur's attention. I'll come along and show you the way to Zenith. That's the big palace where you need to blow the horn. First things first, though, we need to make for Asa. Oh, and watch out for rampaging dragons. Maybe that should have been the first thing, Koopal. Probably, but we got a Stinian and myself, so I think we're good. But yeah, I got back from an outing with my girlfriend. I think I needed it. It was like a full day-long break where I did nothing important. Just spent time with my girlfriend. Had a lovely, cozy time. It was nice. I need to do that more often for my mental health. Oh, not that thing. Shit. Oh, 50 or 60. Yay, I won. Bartholomew 2. Or Bartholomew 14, I guess. What do I call Bartholomew in this game? Just Bartholomew, or like... What do I name him? He deserves his own... Oh. Where the fuck did you come from? It says moss dragon. Is it a dragon with moss on it? A dragon that spews moss? Is the moss toxic, or is it moss colored? Probably moss colored, because if it was actual moss involved in it, then I've got a character in mind that could handle this by eating it. Yes, I'm talking about Chris Dreamer from Deltarune. Speaking of which, I need to play Chapter 5 for stream maybe at some point. Actually, no. I want to replay the entire thing in my own time and then do Chapter 5 on stream. Because I have done every chapter so far just to know, like, all the things that happen so I can't be spoiled. But I think I streamed Chapter 4. And then not Chapter 5 since it came out. But also, I have not, like, continuously gotten all the secret stuff from each chapter. So I'm missing some secret bosses. I'm missing some shadow crystals. I'm missing some, weird route shenanigans. So I figure I might as well just do all of that off camera in my own time, because that gives me time to enjoy the game in my own time. This is another thing I haven't done too much of. And then I'll stream Chapter 5 with a pacifist route save going. Because I know what happens in the weird route in Chapter 5 already. Like, I've seen it. I've got opinions and theories. But I don't need to voice them yet, because not everyone has played it. And yeah, things are a bit bitey for a while there, but I think we've arrived in one piece, Koopal. I wonder what has the dragon so awfully snappy. I mean, the bad ones are always bad, but they seem worse than usual. Waiting for the wind to change. Malkin seems fretful about the weather. We may have a small problem, Koopal. When the winds are high like this, Hraesvelgur invariably abandons his lofty perch and heads to the lands below to hunt. If you tried blowing the horn now, I doubt he'd hear it. I suggest we stop at the clearing up ahead and wait till the wind dies down. The Stinian looks grumpier than usual. Actually, no, that's just a standard grumpiness, isn't it? How far is this clearing? Oh my god. This is a far-ass clearing. My guy. Ugh. There we go. This should be basic. Well, the winds will likely have died down by tomorrow, but until then we might as well make ourselves comfortable. If we must interrupt our journey so close to its end, I suppose this place is as good as any. Mayhap a brief respite from the hardships of the road will help to clear our minds in readiness for the coming parley. Very well then. I believe a campfire is in order. Leave the gathering of fuel to me. I acquired a keen nose for firewood during my time in the frozen wastes of Kurthus. Clear our minds. It is Master Alpha whose mind needs clear. The thought of meeting a great web in the flesh is befuddled him. You see him stroll away in these ruins, as if these ruins were not crawling with deadly beasts. Follow him, chicken, and see that the wildlife does not make a meal of our young friend. We will have the camp ready by the time you return. Why I gotta do it? I mean, it makes sense. I'm his friend. We should probably cover his ass. Also, he's a big boy. He can handle it. Probably. One down. Do it. So my Q is it is a leap and then a backward a return. A leap and a return. I was like this. Right, leap in and then that's it. I'm gonna be honest, I don't play Dragoon much. Probably an indication that I need to level it up. There we go. I did it. Bartholomew, come forth. I need your assistance in getting out of this place. There we go. Denian, where is he? He was right to worry about the boy's safety. Once Alphino returns with the wood, we can see about supper. Nice, we just fill the pot with what looks like stew ingredients, ready for the fire. Yay, we like stew. Stew is nice. Stew would be lovely right about now. I mean, I already ate. I wouldn't mind a little bit of stew. Like a small thing for myself. Small bite or two. Maybe with some rice. That is, in fact, wood for fire. Yeah. By the way, you're looking for dry wood. It's moist, it won't burn as hard. It won't burn as easily. Or at all. God damn it, why is my head off? Why did I choose now to look like a Popoto? Few things compare to the simple pleasure of sitting beside a crackling campfire of one's own making. I've not made one. I would not know. Ha! So speaks the great explorer. Until recently, you wouldn't have recognized firewood if it came with kindling and a flint. I have used flint and steel before. I have not lit a campfire. Apparently with flint and steel, you want to have something small to light. Hey dude, hey Lime, how's it going? It is well you instructed me so patiently then. But yes, left to my own devices, I would have been compelled to signal to Izel with a pile of damp leaves. I mean, if you have something to start the fire, you could dry up some more leaves that are wet with fire. I was born the pampered son of a Charlian dignitary, and alongside my twin, became the youngest student ever to be accepted into the studium. How proud I was to match wits with scholars and philosophers. How ignorant of mine own shortcomings. That hubris invited manipulation and betrayal, led to the downfall of the Silence. We all of us are guilty of similar ignorance. How many men lay down their lives, never knowing what it is that they fight for, never questioning that which they have been taught to believe. This seems topical for today. I lumped this. Question what you're ordered. Don't do the bad thing. That's it. It was only upon meeting Price Velga that I learned the truth hidden in our history. Were it not for that chance encounter, I would never have vowed to tear down the Holy See and expunge the falsehoods with which it fans the flames of conflict. I would have lived and died in ignorance, but the truth had driven me to do terrible things. The truth has driven me to do terrible things, I cannot deny, but I would rather sin in the pursuit of peace than imagine myself virtuous for perpetuating a needless war. Same. If this journey has taught me anything, it is the importance and difficulty of holding to one's convictions in the face of failure, of striving always to replace one's ignorance with knowledge. We need to be more like Alpha now. Learning from mistakes and growing from our mistakes. You got all that? We love this Alpha now, not the one from Realm Reborn. This one's going through character growth. We like this one. You're well on your way, Master Alpha now. At your age, I was but a fool swinging a spear with scarcely a thought in my head. Even now I struggle to acknowledge the misconceptions on which I have labored. Sitting here amongst these grand ruins, how can I deny that man and dragon once lived in peace? But for all that such an age existed, we are now in a time of war. Nidhogg killed my family, and no quirk of history will exonerate him. I may be ignorant of how the Dragon Song War began, but if we do not put an end to this conflict now, we can say for a certainty that it will only breed more vengeful souls such as mine. No. Sorry, I was checking something. In my hands resides the power to vanquish a great one. If Ishgard's survival rests on me wielding that power, I will slay Nidhogg myself, orders or no. Justinian, you gave your word. My word is contingent upon the success of our parley. Show me the strength of your convictions, Lady Iceheart. Convince Race Velga of the righteousness of your cause. I mean, Nidhogg and Price Velga are two different groups. Possibly. Are they? I mean, they're their own individuals. Nidhogg's kind of just asking for help from every other dragon, so, like, I don't know. Doubt not but that I shall, Dragoon. Can we stop talking in ye old English and just talk normally? Well, wind's willing, We shall have our answers on the morrow. Let us sleep now and face our fate with the rising of the sun. Can I put my head back on, please? I didn't even talk. I didn't even... There was no point to me having my head off. Asshole. Estinian had his head on. Why I gotta have mine off, huh? Asshole. Heart of Ice. Morgan is gazing meaningfully at the path to Zenith. The campfire was so cozy. I must have fallen asleep, Kupal. But do you feel how the winds have shifted? They'll have borne Horace Velger back to the skies above Zenith. I'm sure of it. This is your chance to climb to the highest floor of the palace and summon him with a toot of that shiny horn. So, I'll be heading back now, if it's all the same to you. Good luck, Kupal. It was nice knowing you. Why are you saying that? Like we're gonna die. It's okay, we got a Stinian and I'm a Dragoon as well, so like, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Won't it? Is it over here? No. Oh, it's over there. There's a higher point than where I'm heading, so I got kind of confused. Someone else doing this. Someone is doing this. Yay. Give me a toot. Give me a toot of that shiny horn. Woo-hoo. Why are you playing the Heavensward theme? Like we know how to play it. I'm not even gonna read it. I think you can figure it out by reading the text. Or speaking dragon tongue. Hi.
Grace Velga.
Hi, big scary dragon. You mean Oblivion? Oh, you're waiting for death.
Mine ears hear the tongue of dragons, yet the meaning rings clear within my mind. How can that be?
Racevelga, do you not remember me? 'Twas I whom you found in Dravania. I who glimpsed the truth. The truth about your past. About Shiva.
Oh. You grumpy.
But speak it I must. I have summoned Shiva's soul from the beyond and offered myself as her vessel. She has made her heart known to me.
Yet she still knows them.
I have surrendered mine to her. Do you not see, my love? I am Shiva reborn.
I don't think you are. Oh yeah, like a primal.
is eon il ankin, lisnesk nedigranan, eskian unkin nesh, ikin monesh Esk esh ed all, esk esh easy lease nice.
I jumped the gun with the spoiler about primals.
Then the spirit that answered me.
I apologize.
Untene, esh edi in esk non esi somi shisi shi.
Be that as it may, Lord Hraesvelgr, Izel's desire to heal the rift between man and dragon is real, and it has borne us this far. We would spare both our kind and yours the ravages of this senseless war. Pray join your voice to ours in a call for peace and forgiveness.
Unten I gari, kako eson Fusk star, shiste, stos in asai inos.
Forgiveness isn't really deserved in all cases. This is probably one of those that's not.
Teto hamafo, eskain ison.
Other than the fact that we're trying.
Dran ilul esk afashi. Für eine Kino, losken starry strari dran, lar es nicht schnell. Toham aftar, feskdu foan istrasi, on lis eshta ithon. Sai if in ned, or ratatoska, stray ul morning. Seski humanisna, kase, tjelened eroniken, eskian. Es nicht es nicht as nicht.
They ate the eyes.
Sithra antu Bishan es
That's 12 Knights and King Thornton. Oh.
Sith Morni Ratatoska Nis Egg Ed. For always in Dar.
I can see why Nidhogg is so pissed.
Kal Egmon Thorn en Yui. Alefe in Leita. Workin Ushkin in. San es Shisnishka. Stadranam.
Maybe the people who crave power to ruin lives for everybody. I guess that's just war in general. People who crave power and
Your
people who
tale bears
resist the people
scant
who crave power.
resemblance to the one I was taught. How convenient that it should absolve your kind of all responsibility. But tell me, Dragon, why should I believe your version of events?
certain dragons live longer, so like...
Sei an ursin an thornizeg. Non wo I alamon a. I skor esk mig I es. Nes so I an in, do in an, olodram.
Ishgard's so-called heretics.
Sale, born I nesh iratatoska kin fo elna. Si is nesh dokin an.
Wow.
Then, the seed lies within us.
Is ros esh idram. Oloson inizeg. Non nish I espedir dran en. Wa ulwa skola es alakin el andranken.
So if we accidentally ingested dragon's blood, we would be able to hear dragons.
Ye gods! I have borne witness to such a transformation. Looked on as a heretic assumed the shape of a dragon. I imagined it some manner of Dravanian enchantment.
So people are actually just turning to dragons.
But if any Ishgardian, regardless of allegiance, has such potential within them, 12 forgive us. To think of all the dragons we've slain.
Good killing people. And we've been doing that anyway when they try to attack us, so like, who cares?
Kavol smain, kol su thrahal seskmoni, se an in kinizeg.
Oft have I wondered why Nidhogg did not simply raze Ishgard to the ground. Now I have my answer. He has no intention of winning the Dragonsong War, for it is no war at all, but vengeance, an eternal requiem sung for his murdered sister.
In ice in drago, ale inia in.
I have not come this far only to admit defeat. We can still return the eye to Nidhogg and beg forgiveness for our ancestors' crimes. Mayhap our words will sway him.
Oh no, he's long gone.
Ja, lis oss an in. En la tu
That too.
ole ul in an hers I su. Mik du set in sori. Nosta no lis eis dui for in. Ka, en isi a uldran as niseg for. En lai as nesh I an iratatoska. En sith son ishi eskfa ulgar los an. Snosk for an, non an lis I an. Skol ilens an. Skol.
Apparently not completely if you're still speaking. Oh, there we go. Well, at least he was willing to. Listen. I called him up. What false god is the Shiva? What manner of phantom have I welcomed into my heart? Grace Velga was every bit as awe-inspiring as I imagined. His voice fairly dripped with power. The will behind his words so undeniable that it transcended my ignorance of the dragon's tongue. It was but a pity that I misliked what he said. How far did we travel, even under the very heavens themselves, only to be dismissed like unruly children? And far from mitigating this humiliation, the hidden truths we have learned serve only to prove that our grand mission of peace was destined to fail from the first. Nothing will turn Nidhogg from his course. Oh, shit, we done with Chapter 1? Well, let me rename my stream, I guess. We'll do that. Alright. Stream on YouTube has changed. Nah. New Game Plus. Part 2. The Worm's Lair. Alphino is considering your party's next course of action. Voiced.
Well, what do you propose we do now?
Oh, good.
I, for one, am intent on continuing to the east.
What is there to be found in the east?
Nidhogg's lair, the Eyrie, is said to lie in that direction. And the eye tells me he is near.
You cannot still mean to slay him.
You cannot still mean to stop me. I have been true to my word, and aided you in this fool's errand with Hraesvelgr. But your efforts at parley have come to naught, Lady Iceheart. I would see Ishgard saved, and for that, Nidhogg must die.
With the tale of our ancestors' vile betrayal yet ringing in your ears, you speak of continuing this war?
And I think his quarrel,
lady.
is with
its vengeful heart.
specifically with Nidhogg.
When
so.
Nidhogg dies, this war shall die with him.
Yeah, he's got a point.
A moment, Astinian. You yourself spoke of the Great Worm's strength, that you believed him powerful enough to raise your city to the ground. How then are we few to challenge him? Even behind the stout walls of Ishgard, with an army of knights manning the defenses, our victory would be hard won. Yet you propose to contend with the beast in his own lair.
In close combat, this will afford us an advantage. And with two Azure Dragoons working in unison, who can say what might be possible?
Oh right, I'm in Azure Dragoon.
But such speculation is meaningless if we cannot even find the worm.
Yeah.
Our first task must be to seek out Nidhogg's lair.
The story of this nation grows bloodier by the moment. Must death always be answered with more of the same?
Probably.
Such is the way of things, I fear. I shall consider it a miracle if mine armor is not stained crimson ere this conflict is ended.
Not even that blue to begin with.
I should be blinded by my own lies. Everything I believed, everything I thought I was, gone. All gone.
You know,
Leave her. Your words will not reach her now. And we have not the time to wait for her to gather up the pieces of her shattered faith.
I was about to say, you know, Isel, this is a recurring theme, and Alphanel and I kind of, we already dealt with that, so maybe we are qualified to give you some advice. The world's gonna keep moving. Whether you wallow in that self-pity and despair or not, and we're still able to try and stop the war somehow, and also Nidhogg's kind of still a dick. You don't have to fight every dragon, but you could help us fight this one. I'm just saying, maybe help out with that. Because Nidhogg is kind of actually evil. Even if his rage is understandable, it's only going to keep getting worse and worse until he is stopped. So let's go try to stop him. Maybe that doesn't help. Maybe that doesn't help at all, and I'm being very jaded. I don't know. I'm too tired to think. Final Fantasy XIV. Hello, Alba. How's it going? Izal. False goddess the Shiva. What manner of phantom have I welcomed into my heart? Oh, it goes. Oh, I fucking know it. It goes in deep. Ugh, good. Defeat enemies as you search the area. What enemies do I gotta defeat? Well, you finished Heavensward already. No. I have not. At least not on New Game Plus. I have been burnt the fuck out of streaming in general and doing anything creative in general. I hadn't even worked on a YouTube poop. I'd done a little bit of game dev. I'll admit. I didn't make YouTube poops. I didn't stream. I just got back from a short little mini vacation. Feeling a little better. Gonna try to get back into the swing of things. And next stream is probably gonna be FF11 because I want to do more story. I really want to do more story. I've unlocked level cap 75. I'm told that I need to push past limits and stuff. I need to do more limit break stuff. Just haven't, because I kind of want to do a little bit more story. Like, I'm there for the story. I want to do the story. And I'm tired of going on the game just to level up. I want to make some progress. I want to feel like I'm making progress. But that requires more thought than I have the power for tonight. I'm gonna play a game I'm already level capped at. Continue the New Game Plus MSQ. And go from there. I just clipped through the wall of that tower. What is that? What was that called? Growls angrily. Landlord colony. We really need a colony of landlords. Fuck you, landlords, raising our rent, telling us what we can and can't have in our own living space. As long as it doesn't harm the walls. Taking forever to fix utilities. Upping our rent despite all that. Owning 40 bajillion... God, I'm ranting about things that don't change. Anyway. Genuine fear I have of getting an apartment finally is getting my rent upped and things broken. I have to wait for someone else to fix it, when I could just call a repair guy myself. Get it fixed. Maybe I should just get my own house. I don't like waiting on other people for things that I can do myself. At my own pace, or which might be instant. or my own pace, which might be slow. I like having control of the pace of the thing that I'm dealing with. Juice. Oh, I was wondering what the I stood for.
Is that it?
Is what it? Oh. Is that the area? Looks like shit.
Aye, that would be the Airy. I feel Nidhogg's presence through the eye, his caustic hatred gnawing at my soul. 'Twould seem the death of his consort has put him on guard. Mark how he wards his lair with tempestuous winds.
A similar barrier once barred our entrance to the Primal Garuda's domain, until we discovered the means by which it could be penetrated. Mayhap it is time we called upon Master Garland. It will be just like the good old days, no?
I'm fine with that. I call in a favor for free. Is it really doing favors with Sid, or is he just like a friend that has an airship? It's just super chill about it. Destiny would have you enlist the aid of Sid Garland. A force of sufficient power to break through a primal's defenses might conceivably grant us access to the area. And I can offer no better solution. I consult this engineer friend of yours. Very well. Once the condition that you swear not to lure Nidhogg from his lair in our absence. Steal all the glory for myself, good name. Nay, I'm not so selfish at that. As that. Contact me by link call when your preparations are complete. We shall set forth from Ishgard together. I suggest we rendezvous back at St. Renate's Forum. From what I gleaned from the Holy See's decidedly ambitious airship project, Sid will still be in Ishgard. Just go to Ishgard? Just straight back to Ishgard? Like, am I gonna call him here? Get him up on the link pearl, we'll be like, hey Sid, my boy, what's up? Oh, right. I don't get to summon a mount here. I forgot that. I don't know why I forgot it. Pretty old hat information. Unless you saw Master Garland, he was advising the Ishgardians of their failing airship, correct? In that case, you might still be at Camp Cloudtop. Failing that, we could try the airship landing, or maybe even the Skysteel manufactory. But let us not waste time searching aimlessly. Someone in the city is sure to know where to find him. The question is who? Sir Emmerich would seem the obvious choice, but there's no guaranteeing he'll be able to grant us an audience at short notice. Ah, I have it. Count Edmund's youngest son prides himself on knowing all of the Holy See's juiciest rumors. Let's return to the manor and see if Lord Amanolin is about. That should be easy enough. Oh, right, last vigil. Right. I forgot about that place. Home again, jiggity jig. Let's do this. Manolin. Anawa, is his head out of his ass right now? Please tell me he's in a head out of ass moment. We can talk to him, where I don't want to punch him. When it comes to exchanging information of uncertain origin, Lord Amanolin is something of a prodigy. I'll take your word for it, Anawa. Let's do this. Ah, the hero returns. How goes the fight, old girl? Well, I trust. In search of a Sid Garland, you say? And say no more. The taverns are full of talk, and the name of said silver-haired genius has cropped up more often than most. I hear he's been tasked with getting that monstrous airship the Holy See commissioned to actually fly. It would seem the project has been plagued with mishaps from the first. In any case, Garland Ironworks employees are known to frequent the airship landing, and I'll wager their master does too. The airship landing? Yes, I thought as much. Come, chicken, we must find Sid and trouble him for his expert opinion. And away we go. This town's airship landing, right? Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. Good. I was thinking it'd be another town. Another location. Sid! My boy! Nice duds, by the way. Or overalls, whatever that is. Chicken, half an hour. How fare you both? Not terribly well, judging by your faces. Greetings, Master Brown. A wildly off topic, we're playing Grand Blue Relink. I am not familiar with the Grand Blue series. What's it like? As I ask as I Google. I am not going to follow a AI overview, but I will look at a Wikipedia. Japanese role-playing game developed by Cygames for Android and iOS. Wow, it was first released. The game reunites music composer Nobu Uematsu and art director Hideo Minaba. Oh shit! Why have I not heard of this? Why have I not heard of this? Where the original game is a web-based gacha game with tons of story. Relink is more of an action game. It's kind of like Monster Hunter. Okay. It's also a fighting game. Maybe I'm thinking of the fighting game. They brought Nobu back from retirement. Oh wait, no, he wasn't retired at the time. Maybe he just reunited with, like, his co-working buddy. Is it still gacha? It's an MMO, by the looks of it. It's classified as an MMO. I'm looking this up in real time, sorry. Reject cookies. Relink, there's no gacha, and it's not an MMO. It's like Monster Hunter where you take quests on a quest board and fight bosses. Okay. Is the original game still available? Or is it just Relink at this point? Steam and Grand Blue Fantasy. The original game is still available and it's on Steam. It's also still a gacha. Okay. Is it heavily predatorial in its gacha? Since it's a gacha game from 2014, I would assume there's more game than gacha. But since it's a web-based one, maybe not. I don't know. I wouldn't mind I wouldn't mind Oh yeah, Grand Blue Fantasy is pretty fun. Oh, mixed reviews. That's not a good sign. Oh, it's been mixed reviews the entire time. Oh, it only got released this year. Worldwide this year. Okay. Gonna keep that on the Steam Pro. Gacha games are all like that. The original game is kind of hard to describe. It's a turn-based game. The way it works is on your turn, you can use skills to attack and debuff the enemy. And you hit the attack button to end your turn. Okay. And the boss enemy does his turn, and its turn, then it goes back to your turn. Okay. I mean, if it's free to pick up, I'll at least give it a shot. Anyway. Greetings, Master Garland. I'm sure it will come as little surprise when I tell you we have need of a favor. It's like Raids 2 where you and a bunch of people fight your own separate battles with the boss as a shared health bar. Okay, so it's one of those modes. Another wind barrier. You say it was conjured by Bidhogg. The Enterprise could certainly take you to where you need to go, but she would not fare well against dragons. She's agile for a ship her size, but not that agile. The Dravanians would fly rings around her. If they took it into their heads to incinerate the rigging, there would be precious little we could do to avoid them. And there must be something. Some manner of weapon we can employ. Justinian stands vigil at the edge of the churning mists, but we do not know how much longer. Alright. You say it was impossible. You said it was impossible for the Enterprise. We need a smaller boat. Thanks, Wedge. This time we gave that toy of yours a proper field test. Oh, it's like the most riveting gameplay. Personally, I think Relink and Versus Rising are better games. Fair. Next paycheck, I might look into the Monster Hunter-like game. Though since this one's free to play, I'll still at least give it a look. Worst case scenario, I don't like it. I can uninstall it. That's kind of all I really expect. Probably best if I let the lads show you. Come on, the manufactory's not far. I'm getting distracted by grandeur. Also, from the little bit of the gameplay trailer I've seen, it looks a little like Monster Hunter and a little like some other kind of game that I can't think of the name of at the moment. Like a bit action RPG-esque. I was just there, I thought. Shit, no I wasn't. I was wrong. I was so painfully wrong. Damn it. Well, the project's just inside. Oh, you're gonna like this one. What am I liking? What am I learning? What is going on?
Feast your eyes upon our latest and greatest feat of engineering. We call it a mana cutter.
Why is it cutting mana? Ooh. It is tiny.
After you put down Gaius, Wedge and me struck out on our own for a bit and started work on the successor to the tiny Bronco.
You sound familiar.
Impressive little thing, isn't she? My talent for ship design has plainly rubbed off on them. They've adapted the principles of corrupted crystal technology and constructed a mechanism which converts ether from its surroundings into elemental wind. Said wind is then harnessed by the specially engineered sails, providing the craft with propulsion and lift. All in all, a most elegant solution. I'm actually a little upset that I didn't think of it myself.
The design does, however, come with one small flaw.
It's a one-seater.
The energy conversion ratio is bloody awful. To generate enough power to get you off the ground, you need to be in an area awash with predominantly wind-aspected ether.
In other words, there are a few places you can fly, lots of places you can't.
The new Ishgardian airship hasn't left the boys much time for tinkering, meaning it may be a while before this particular project takes off. If you'll forgive the pun.
It's okay. I won't forgive the pun. Thank you, though. Ataru! I forgot you were also here. No offense.
Ataru, what's happened?
I've been looking all over for you. There's been word from Aldar. It's about Her Grace the Sultana.
She's dead, though. What do you mean, the Sultana? She's dead.
It seems
Saw
you're
it
required
happen.
elsewhere. Leave the Mana Cutter with us. We'll see that she's airworthy and suitably equipped to slice through those winds.
How is this possibly dealing with the Sultana? She's
You,
dead,
meanwhile, should concentrate on providing Rauban and the Sultana whatever help they need.
right? She's dead, right? Like, we saw her die, flee to Ishgard, all that. Like, that all happened, right? What part are we on? General summons. Tatara has news for you from Ulda. General Rauban says they may have uncovered the Sultana's whereabouts. I want to see you, by which I mean both of you, to go to the Waking Sands right now and help with the investigation. Come, chicken, pressing Ishgard's plight may be. Our presence here will not serve to hasten the Mana Cutter's completion. Let us return to the troubled lands of Fatal and Oh, right. We freed Rauban, and that's all I remember that happened. So I'm not going to say another damn word other than I think the Sultana's dead. Because I don't remember what we've already learned in the story. This past time Ildal was delivered from its darkness. God, I should have probably watched it. Should probably have caught myself up on what happened, but we're about to. Anyway, that's okay. Waking Sands, Waking Sands. Waking Sands, that's Limsa, then Bode, then Waking Sands. That's how we do it. Also, pre-roll ads are on, so I'm going to do a 1-minute ad break to kill ads for a little bit, and then we can go back to what we're doing. Be alright. Are we back? I think we're back. Hello. Hello. I'm not just saying but hello to the people that I know are chatting. I recognize a lurker in the chat currently. Hello. You don't have to reply, it's fine. Know that I acknowledge your presence and glad to see you back in your back on your shenanigans. Hope to see you back in Eorzea at some point soon, I hope. But if not, that's okay.
Thank you for coming.
You're welcome, Rabon.
No thanks
What
unnecessary,
seems to be the
General.
trouble?
I trust your recuperation continues apace.
I cannot complain. Thanks to Higiri and her ministrations, I've regained much of the strength I lost during my imprisonment.
And a neat cloak, too.
I gather you have made progress in the search for Her Grace.
Aye, some good fortune at last. A few days past, Dulala informed us that a sizable shipment of alchemical supplies had been delivered to the palace.
With Papa Shan's assistance, I set out to ascertain the source and nature of the shipment. My inquiries led me to Frondale's frontistery. There, I learned that an order had been placed for a curious substance designed to sustain patients trapped in death-like slumber. An invention of the former head alchemist, apparently.
Wait.
A death-like slumber? This cannot be a coincidence.
It lends some weight to Dulala's claims, aye. Her Grace is likely somewhere within the palace, abed but alive.
Before making any attempt to extricate the Sultana, however, it seemed prudent to learn what manner of substance was used to induce her torpor. To that end, I made inquiries as to the whereabouts of the one most like to have administered it. The lady in waiting, Meriel. We sent for you as soon as we learned of her location.
Whoa.
All that remains is to apprehend the woman.
We shall find our cat's paw in the Silver Bazaar. But we must tread carefully. The market is not the bustling place it once was, and someone is sure to mark our coming. Should they inform the monetarists, we'll have a fight on our hands.
I don't mind fighting monetarists.
We must be prepared for the worst, and being short an arm, I thought it wise to take another in its stead. What say you, Warrior of Light? Will you lend me yours?
Did you just call me short? Yeah, I'll let it slide because you did lose an arm, and you also did a little bit of self-deprecation there. So, like, I'll allow it. I'm not okay with it, but I'll allow it.
Then I pity the bastard that stands in our way. Come, my friend. For Nanamo, and for Ul'dah!
Yeah! And to fight the fuck out of the monetarists. Because I don't like them. Just going right outside and not doing anything in town. Our target is Meriel, the Sultana's former lady in waiting. A woman of Midlander heritage. I'm told the two of you have met. Our sources indicate that she left the palace shortly after the incident, and quietly rejoined the dwindling population of the Silver Bazaar. I suggest we begin by questioning the market's residents and confirm that Meriel is still in hiding there. Okay, where's the Silver Bazaar? Oh. Oh. So where in the friggity frig am I going? I don't remember much of the Silver Bazaar. There is a boat of some kind. I am told. Is it a ferry? No, it's not here. Did it not say there was a boat? Oh, it's... okay. Okay. I'm gonna take the boat. I could fly. I'll take the boat, because I don't take the boat. Typically. You know what? This seems like a new and interesting thing to do, so I'm gonna take the boat. I don't recall ever having taken the boat. Wrong boat. Okay, we're gonna go to the right boat. And then, we're gonna get on the boat. I feel like I can take it to the Silver Bazaar for 40 gil, pay it up front. done, my good sir. Yeah, I've never taken this boat. Hello, Danielle. Mariel. Hey, she's here. Left the city for good, she says. Rarely leaves her house, though. Huh? It's the closest one to the marketplace. Market entrance. Thank you. I shall probably remember that. Is this where I go? Is that what it is? Okay, now I remember. Now I remember where I am. What brings you to our lonely little hamlet? I believe the arrival of your entourage just about doubled our population. Looking for Mariel. If you're looking to lure her back to Ul'dah, you may as well give up now. The girl's done with city life. Not really. I gotta ask her questions. Oh, Spotted Meadow. Look. Oh my god, you look like Eggman. You look like Eggman, but without the stash. And also with only one of your glasses. Like one half of your glasses on. Do I know of any returning residents? Gods, don't tell me they're starting to come back. My masters will not be pleased to hear this. Search for Mariel. Muriel. Muriel. Muriel? No? Okay. If I were Mariel, where would I be? Mariel? No. There are only like 3 houses here? There's only 3 houses here. Did I miss a house? I did not, in fact, miss a house. There's only 3. Oh. Aha! 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 Hello. Mariel. You're under arrest for being a sussy baka.
You are Mariel, the Sultana's former lady-in-waiting?
You look a little different.
I know no one of that name. Pray excuse me.
No. Well, too late.
General Alden.
Yeah, you don't want to piss him off any further than he's already pissed off, so just come clean, please. Be great. We mean you no harm. Unless you're an asshole.
We will have the truth from you, girl.
We mean no harm, but we will not take any shit. Just come clean, and we're good. Okay?
Mayhap it would be better coming from me.
And it's the winner of the Stupidest Hat Award. And her, brother, I guess. I don't know.
Lonorito, you'd best talk fast.
As you know, Teleji Adeleji's Cartano reclamation bill was no more than a facade. A means to get his grubby little hands on that Allagan monstrosity Omega. When he learned of Nanamo's intention to abdicate, however, he was forced to amend his plans. Suddenly, assassination seemed the most promising way to further his ambitions. I am told Teleji had discovered a maid in whose veins ran the blood of House Thorn, a new, more pliable puppet to sit the throne. 'Twould have caused an uproar, of course, but few could have contested her claim. 'Twas plain that Telegi's wild machinations had outgrown our ability to control them. So I decided to usurp his scheme and left the fool to seal his own demise.
And what of Nanamo?
Apparently still alive.
Oh, I have no desire to harm her grace. 'Twould profit me little to destabilize our government. Thus did I employ young Mariel here to administer a potent sleeping potion in place of a poison.
Oh.
You should know, General, that your dear friend Ilberd was fully aware of my plan. I had him lie about the assassination as a means to prime your rage against Telegi. We weren't entirely sure how you would react, but things went rather better than expected.
You trying to get decapitated too?
You conniving little worm! You had your claws in the Crystal Braves before their first recruit had sworn to serve!
But of course, when a new game begins, 'tis only prudent to have a piece on the board. Ilberd was mine.
Well, Larito, you are fixing to get decapitated
Truth
next.
be told, a significant proportion of the Braves' initial endowment was also mine. With such large sums moving about, 'twas a rather trifling matter to disguise my own contribution.
As whose? Telegi's?
Ah, Ilberd. I secured his services with a promise to support his cause once my authority had been solidified. I swear, the man thinks of naught but prizing Alamigo from the grasp of the Empire. Unlike you, General, the poor fellow seems quite unable to forsake the land of his forefathers. Mayhap that's why he called you a traitor to your people and a disgrace to your homeland, amongst other things. What was it he always compared you to? Oh, yes, an overgrown lapdog begging for scraps at the Sultana's table. Oh, how we laughed.
I hate you now.
Alas, Ilberd's entertaining little outbursts eventually gave way to wearisome tirades, and the zealous brute became rather unruly. I had no wish to see you executed, you understand, but he would not take no for an answer. Rest assured, his employment with me has long since ended.
Well, Larito, just say less words and less like an asshole. If the Sultana's alive, cool. Just say that. You could have left it at Telegi being an asshole, which I'd have believed. You don't have to make me want to decapitate you next. You've got 3 people in this one room that want you dead now. Do you really want to start this?
Which brings us neatly to the present. What say you, General? Both you and the Sultana are alive. We have 1 corpse and 1 fugitive. And preparations have been made to restore your good name. Shall we cry quits and start again with a blank ledger?
You're going to leave with a scar.
The hells we will! Do you honestly expect me to forgive and forget? After all you've done? You're guilty of high treason!
Stay your blade, Master Alden. You yourself are not innocent. Or have you forgotten your own crime in executing Telegi Adelegi without trial?
I don't think anyone cares.
Though you acted out of loyalty to the Sultana, such deeds are in violation of both the word and spirit of the law.
I don't think anyone cares. It's worth it. Worth the honor.
If you would, Lord Lolorito?
This potion will wake the Sultana from her slumber. Consider it a gesture of conciliation.
The next gesture of conciliation I will take is you leaving and then never doing any of this shit again. In fact, if I see you, don't talk to me. I don't like you. I don't trust you. Even if in the end it all worked out, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you hard. I hate you.
You will find Her Grace resting comfortably within her private chambers. Should you doubt my word, I shall willingly accompany you to the palace as your hostage.
I would like that only because it involves taking a hostage. Do it. Take him as hostage. Just for satisfaction's sake, you know? This is a treat.
I like not your motives, Lolorito. But you saved the Sultana's life, and for that, you have my gratitude.
You don't have our forgiveness. We are not starting off on a clean slate. I don't like you. This does not absolve me of
Rauban
shit.
Aldin, you are hereby reinstated as General of the Immortal Flames. The citizens of Ul'dah shall once more be united under Nanamo Ul'Namo, and together we shall usher in a new age of prosperity.
We'll call that the third conciliation. Give her a better hat. And also, never talk to me again. While we're go. Honestly, you could keep the lady in waiting. She doesn't need to come back to the city. We don't need her for this. We got Lolorito as a hostage. He even offered himself. It's fine. By the 12. I feared Lolorito's arrival would herald another bloodbath. Little did I suspect that he of all people would give us the means to rouse the Sultana. Good thing, too. Often I would see this dark chapter in Uldah's history brought to a close. Shall we make our way to Ul'dah? I should imagine Bartholomew has been instructed to admit us. I feel like if they update the Alliance outfits, they should give them an even bigger hat. I don't want her to have a bigger hat. I want her to have a less stupid one. Less dunce cappy and more like, I don't know, proper hat. Is that all that is a dunce cap? A birthday party hat. A dunce cap. A birthday party dunce cap. You could stab somebody with that hat. I will accept a wide-brimmed wizard hat. Wish granted the hat will be traffic. God damn it. At least it's not pointy. I guess that's fine. Sort of. Oh, pre-roll ads are back. Well, let's do a 30 seconds so I can continue with this cutscene. Unabated for too much longer. It's only 30 seconds, it'll be fine. That was quick. snooze ads for longer? No, that just snoozes the ads. Does pre-rolls get snoozed for longer than the 10 minutes? No? Okay, well, I tried. Blame General Ralbon and mentioned you might be coming. Please, this way, if you will. You don't look like my crab. How dare you? Ah, yes. This is the place where it happened. Did no one think to check her bedroom? In all of this. No one bothered to give her shoes. Great. Well, the internet people are going to be extra weird. Actually, no, this is already extra weird. This joke has already gone way too far. Did you give her the wake up juice, or like, is that it?
I was having the longest dream.
"'Tis time to wake up, Your Grace. Another day begins in Thanalan, and the sun blazes bright upon the sands."
Also, Telegi's dead, and I lost an arm. And now you're caught up.
Her Grace is awoken. The palace physician assures me she's none the worse for her slumber.
Except for maybe the lack of vocal strain. Or maybe the strain to her voice after talking or being that long.
I believe Her Grace will soon resume her plans to place the government of Uldar into the hands of its citizens. Whatever path she chooses to take, I shall walk it with her. And we shall tread slowly, lest the nation be unsettled in our wake.
A good plan.
Her Grace's compassion is a shining beacon to us all. But what our city truly thrives upon is competition.
I thought I told you to shut the fuck up.
'Tis in the struggle against our rivals that opportunities are seized and fortunes made. And with the Empire on the offensive once more, now would hardly seem the time to turn our system of government upon its head.
Are you privy to new intelligence, my lord?
I would hardly call it new. Remind me, what was the name of that enormous Imperial warship which met its end in Mordona? Oh, wait, I have it. The Agrias. Yes, well, 'twould appear that the Garleans have been hard at work on another such vessel.
Garleans. It's pronounced Garleans. It's also pronounced machinations.
How close
Stop
are they to
being
completing this
weird.
ship? Is it operational?
Its maiden flight was a success, I hear. I should imagine Emperor Varys is eager to see how it performs in battle. My lords and ladies, I move that it is time to repair the damage caused by Teleji Adeleji and prepare our great nation to repel the Empire once more.
Can you stop talking like you love the sound of your own voice? How about I just go deal with the Empire? I can do it. I'll do it alone. I'm the trump card after all.
'Tis well that the Sultana has awoken. The Syndicate yet needs to put its house in order, but 'twould seem the worst of the confusion has passed.
Good to go back to Ishgard.
Uldar has taken control of its future, and I must do the same. I have decided to disband the Crystal Braves.
I thought they were
Among
already
the
gone
recruits,
anyway.
There were those who supported our Order's goals and convictions with all sincerity. 'Tis my hope that these loyal men and women will choose to remain our allies in the battles to come. As for those who sided with the traitor, Ilberd, they shall be hunted down and held to account for their crimes. It is my earnest hope that they will surrender themselves peaceably when the time comes, though I think it unlikely.
I think the worst ones are already dead.
All-conquering Crystal Braves. The model army meant to pave the way for a single unified Grand Company of Eorzea. That so high an ideal should be brought so low.
Maybe it just wasn't the time.
I need not tell you how deeply the betrayal stung me. Yet I see now that it was mine own naivety and pride which allowed the Braves to fall prey to corruption. As ever, it is to your own shining example that I turn for inspiration. Like you, I mean to stand firm in the face of hardship and give mine all for the cause. Let us resume the search for our missing comrades, that we might come together to shine the light of dawn across the realm once more.
Who do we have to search for still?
The role of Crystal Brave Commander suited me ill, and I shall play it no longer. Henceforth, I shall be no more or less than Alphino, proud member of the Scions.
I mean, that's well and good and all, but like... what now? I blush to speak thus of mine inner turmoil, but the fact remains, there is no woman alive in whom I would rather confide. Were it not for your shining example, I might never have emerged from beneath the pall of my despair. Good for you. Glad I could help by being an ear, despite not having any visible ears. Chickens have ears, right? Just under all the feathers. Admittedly, I never really learned about the anatomy of a chicken. I kind of want to see it. I'm looking. Oh, they have... okay. Okay, I see. They have earlobes. That's what those are? Okay, well, I learned the anatomy of a chicken today. Anyway, Alphino would know how things stand at the Rising Stones. Are we going back? Still no word from Master Garland. I hope this mana cutter of theirs is nearing completion. I am assured that her grace will make a full recovery. Yeah, we already know. I, Hindildar too, shall flourish once more. General Ralbon and his colleagues have matters well in hand, I believe. Oh. Kiri, a question, if I may. I believe your people have been keeping a close watch on the Crystal Braves. When do you know how things stand at the Rising Stones? Ah, yes, of course. You'll be pleased to know the third unit Braves abandoned Revenant's Toll when they learned of Captain Ilberd's defeat. The only blue uniforms to be seen there now are those worn by soldiers loyal to you, Master Alphino. To me? I see. I'm grateful to hear that at least some of our members were true to their oaths. ever return to Ishgard, I must go to the Rising Stones and thank these stalwarts for their service. It shall be my final act as Crystal Brave Commander. Will you join me? You were there at the company's inception. It was only fitting that you be present at its end. And I would appreciate the support. Of course. Though I would like the salute. I would like the salute, because it's pretty close to a Helldiver salute, and I do have a glam for that. I don't play Helldivers anymore, but it's very topical. Something I kind of wanted to have, you know? I still kind of play Helldivers. I stopped. It is fun, but I stopped because I kind of just lost interest, and one of the voice acting projects I was part of decided to not be fun anymore. Also very demanding, despite also being like a free thing that nobody is getting paid for. I was like, fuck that. So I kind of don't really have an interest in Helldivers anymore, but that's like not because of the game. Something else just gave me a sour taste, and I lost interest. Oh yeah, it's the blonde guy whose name escapes me, who helped a lot. Commander, you're alive. And Phylan too. No, you'd scrape through. Oh my god, it's Rogan and Sora. My splendid Crystal Braves. I have wronged you, all of you. My promises of glory and salvation have brought you naught but blood and betrayal. Ah, you'll not hear us complaining. It was a sight messier than expected, aye? We was still fighting for freedom and all. For the freedom of all, just like we swore. Ain't that right, mates? Aye. You humble me. I'm truly blessed to have such steadfast comrades. It is with the most profound regret, then, that I must... That's enough of that, Commander. We know we've God damn. 11's easier to read than this. We know what you've a mind to say, and we ain't having none of it. Talked it over, see? We're all agreed. You can take our uniforms and strip us of our ranks. We won't be no less of a company. But the Crystal Braves... The Crystal Braves may be finished, but the ideals upon which the company was founded live on. They bind us to each other and to you. Commander? Alpha. Our minds are made up, so you may as well get used to it. Let us help the Scions. Let us help you find Minfilia and the others. So when did we get Rogan and Sora? Just in general. When did we get him? And what is his name? I don't remember this man. My friends, after all that has happened, I know not what to say. Someone hug this man. Someone hug this kid. He needs a hug. I would do it, but I don't get the chance to do that, apparently. We got Rogan and Sora when he goes to AORC in Kingdom Hearts 4. I wish. More than likely, we just get a cameo appearance from, like, Y'shtola. And then Sora's just confused at how she speaks. And then he encounters Estinian and is like, oh, this is normal. Why do you talk normal and you talk funny? Actually, no, does Estinian still kind of talk funny? He is an Elysian. Excuse me, I had thought my tea is spent. My grandfather used to say that one could measure a man by the constancy of his comrades. Mayhap I am the exception that proves the rule. Nay, do not protest. You know that I am not worthy of their loyalty. This Thaliak is my witness. I shall do everything in my power today. Atta boy. Ready to fly. Alphino has matters to attend to at the Rising Stones. I must speak of future plans with the remaining Graves. Any information we uncover on the missing Scions will need to be shared with our allies across the realm. Specifically, Urianger and the Waking Sands, and Tataru and Ishgard. While we are organizing our various channels of communication, I would ask that you call upon Master Garland at the Manufactory. I will join you in Ishgard as soon as I am able. Alright. Well, I'm still gonna go on. There's just a small matter of pre-rolls on. And I do need to get some water. So what I might do is start a 3-minute ad break. This would be a good time to go take a bio break if anyone needs to go. And maybe get some water, a drinky drink. It's hot now in the States, so like, hydrate before you dehydrate. Just saying. Actually, not at all related to like anything relevant, but if YouTube doesn't like people saying the word die or death, and kids these days are saying unalive, that when you refer to the act of dehydrating yourself, is it unalive-drate? It does not have the same ring to it, but is it unalive-drate? No, it isn't even a joke. I am genuinely curious. Anyway, that was a stupid question. I'm going to warp on over to Ishgard, start a 3-minute ad break, get some water, and come back. And that is what I'll be doing. So, be ready, guys. I'm gonna kill ads. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I went to get food because I've been sitting on one particular dish that I should have probably eaten before I left town. And it's kind of gonna go bad if I don't eat it, so I don't know what it is. My boss from work made it for me, or had extra and decided to give me some to try it. It's like a taco bowl thing. I think it's fine. I think dehydrate is fine because ad companies haven't banned about talking about dehydration. Whereas they've managed to completely suppress discussing stuff like death in the public sphere, so the language had to adapt to people to be able to talk about something depressing and human. It's kind of scary if you think about it. Companies have enough power to change the English language, but they can't tell you to stop. They just don't let you talk about it visibly, which I hate. Ad companies need to fucking stop and be stopped. But granted, yeah. Sometimes death just isn't an appropriate topic to talk about. Not everyone wants to hear about it. If they don't want to hear about it, they can leave. Same thing for the topic of sex. The topic of sex, not like, oh, all the sex I've had. No, like the topic of it in a healthy way. Chicken, how in the seven hells do you do it? I was just about to send word for you. We have but this moment completed the Mandacutter's first successful test flight. A few minor adjustments and she'll be ready to go. I'll be seeing the finishing touches, right? Want to pay a visit to Fort Tom Manor. A dragoon by the name of Astinian was looking for you. Okay. Oh, where's a place to sit down? I'm gonna finish my food first. Yeah, ad companies taking over YouTube was a mistake. I feel kind of bad because there was a time when people were going nuts over what is considered the adpocalypse. I think is what the term is. That's the term I'm looking for. Basically, it was when advertisers were like, advertisers and copyright companies and media companies were like heavily looking at YouTube as a way of like silencing all the people that are like posting copyright infringing material. YouTube poop, for instance. Song covers is another one. Viacom was a big proponent of that. And I was on the side of people that was like, just chill out, it's not going to be that bad. And it was that bad. Now it is that bad. It's even worse, actually. People can't talk about death and shit. People actually, for a while, people either got their videos affected or got outright banned for talking about COVID-19. I hate that shit. Like, you could be giving health advice or not, or bad advice, I guess, too, which maybe that would explain some of why they were adamant about people not talking about COVID. But like, if even health experts are getting banned for it, for saying the words "wash your hands," maybe wear a mask if you're able to without breathing problems. Maybe don't go out, maybe order food. If you have a health issue, maybe don't go out. If that basic advice is silenced, then what the fuck are we doing? That was around the time I wanted to actually be a YouTuber. Be a streamer. Like, shit, I chased that shit hard. I uploaded on a schedule during all of that, thinking, oh, hey, I'll make it. Oh, hey, this is the thing I want to do. I want to entertain people. Now I'm told I have to be advertiser friendly. Everyone's told that. Kind of stupid. Without talking about heavier topics, how are you going to grow and understand them? Going to be able to cover death, at least in a healthy way. If someone in your family is keeping you from that topic, how are you going to learn about it in other ways? Are you going to learn other shit, other opinions, if those opinions are silenced? I don't know, I'm getting too deep. Now I'm too distracted to eat, and I should be finishing my food. People still cover heavy topics. I don't doubt it. It's just like, at the risk of their livelihood, at the risk of the almighty algorithm crushing their video discovery, it shouldn't hurt Discovery to talk about those heavy topics. Advertisers shouldn't discern what makes a video discoverable, what makes it safe, what makes it worth the attention of other people. And that's the kind of internet we have now. If you bring up a heavy topic, it's a risk. Hell, I probably took a risk just talking about COVID when I'm streaming on YouTube. It's an uphill battle though, like YouTube and ad companies have a pretty big right-wing lean. From where like certain topics get platformed far more than others, yeah. I mean, you can have right-wing views, but they shouldn't be the only views pushed. They shouldn't be the only views pushed. And maybe technically they're not, but if they're pushed more than others, then certainly something is going on. The internet is everybody in the world connected at this, not at the same time, but to the same place. With that, every viewpoint is accessible to other people. You could be in your echo chambers, or you could see the world, the wide world, from a bigger picture, and then learn about why those people think that way, why those people think that way, and then learn from that. Maybe your own views might change, or you'll mellow out. But like, why is a major platform basically an echo chamber? Why do we get so angry and leave? And when we step out of those echo chambers, why do we get so angry at having other views? I don't know. I'm word vomiting a little bit, rather than asking actual questions. I don't know. got people around me? No, a player. Oh, no one spoke. Okay. The internet of my youth was a simpler time. I kind of miss it. There were still shitty people. They didn't have a platform. And if they did, they were in their own little world. You could ignore it safely. I don't know what the hell's going on now, or how to describe it. If I even want to give it the time. A video by Ben Horman called The Rise of Online Cruelty that kind of answers that a little bit from what I remember. Understood, took away, is that it's like that because it's content and engagement. The angrier you are, the more likely you are to watch and comment. I hate that mindset, and I hate that it's right. You are angry enough, you will watch it and comment again and comment again when someone disagrees with you. You just need to go to even more extreme as people get more apathetic to the last outrage cycle. At some point, you will just get complete pure apathy to everything. I'm already burnt out from just looking at the news on social media. I'm burnt out from social media. I'm burnt out from the news. I'm burnt out from streaming, and it's affecting my life. Maybe I just need to turn off social media and the news. Kind of hit a point where it's leaking out of the internet, affecting stuff like how politicians speak. Yeah. And now they're going for anger and clicks. Probably explain how right-wing politicians are right now. At least the far right. And some of the far left too. Like super far left. I don't know. I'm kind of a moderate but left-leaning because I'm chill but left-leaning, I guess. Not supposed to be talking about politics in general as like a channel rule, but fuck it, you know? Fuck that rule. We're gonna talk about it a little bit in a healthy, like, non-debating way, but lamenting kind of way. We can have our views. We don't have to get angry about having different views. I don't want to be angry anymore. Tired of it. Tired of a lot of things, really. I'm tired of seeing AI everywhere. Tired of being mad about games and AI. I'm tired of... No, I'm still mad about it. I'm still kind of mad that Final Fantasy XIV's art for FanFest has been AI generated, but like I'm tired, I'm mad about everything, so I'm not going to react as if I'm mad about it. I'm tired of voicing anger and being angry. Tired of living through historical events. Is it AI generated? I haven't seen people talk about it. People have been saying that like some of the banner work, making all the characters look like they're in a comic, is either AI generated or AI assisted. And Square Enix has already been doing like AI assisted art with Kingdom Hearts. So like Square's touching on it. I don't know how far they are. but they've touched on it. I just hope it hasn't touched the games. I love 14. I don't want to have to think about whether a piece of story is AI slop or not. Ooh, please stay there. Stay on the chair next to me. Don't hop in my lap. Not right now, okay? I love you, boo, but chill. I just need a bit of time, okay? Just lay down over here, please. Thank you. Oh, boo. Lay down. Lay down. My cat wants on my lap. I guess part of my AI frustration is that everyone's up in arms about something that... Oh my god. Boo! Over here, please. Not right now. That's part of my frustration over AI is that everyone's like angry about it, understandably, and it's everywhere. I'm not like saying we should accept that it's going to be everywhere, but we could also just quietly not engage with it so that we're still expressing distaste, or we're not making it a big thing. Like, instead of being completely outraged that some new game that we've been looking forward to has AI in it, we just like quietly not talk about it. Don't play it. Don't engage with it. If someone asks, just be like, yeah, it's AI generated, it's whatever, I'm not interested. Just express genuine disinterest, but not like outrage. Maybe I'm too passive on it. You know what whales are? At least in like gaming? Big cat cows that dump money and win. That's pretty much how I understand whales. Oh, Photon Maze. I got distracted with what we were talking about. In the case of gacha games, it's people that dump all the money and get all the characters and win. Or have all the money to spend. And so they do. And then dominate the economy. People spend massive amounts of money on the game. Gacha games thrive off movements like less than 1% of the player base, making up the vast majority of the game's earnings. Yeah. I'm sure that's part of the reason why, like, generative AI is doing shit. But they're not making much money. They're just exchanging different amounts of money in the hopes that it happens. One thing that kind of scares me is that other industries are catching onto that trend. Food, medical, tech. Food? Food's getting whale shit? Okay, maybe saying whale and food is a bad idea. Here's the prices for the people who can afford it and everyone else gets left behind. Yeah. Fuck reading this. Fuck reading Justinian. You've seen grocery prices lately. Food. I've been shopping at Walmart and Aldi. So, not really. Prices there have been pretty consistent, even though, like, they're probably not the best places to shop. It's more like a business support thing. But cheap food is cheap food. Fair enough, yeah. There's some nicer grocery stores in town that are like, yeah, food prices definitely going up in those places. I can't afford ground beef. Or rather, I can. It's just I'd rather spend less money on food. Remove the taxes for food, but it's still expensive. Yeah. It's honestly cheaper to just buy canned foods and supplement some of the canned protein with a hella amount of beans. In fact, some canned fish is cheaper in my area. I don't know why. Probably because no one buys it. Alright, canned chicken is a funny thing in my area. White breast meat canned chicken is more expensive than chicken with rib meat. But it's still chicken. The chicken with rib meat is less expensive. Similar sized can, maybe slightly less meat, but like it's still chicken. And it's the price. There's a price difference. I don't know why. Oh, okay, maybe I do know why. It's just people would rather have a whole chunk of chicken rather than shredded little bits. I'm not that picky. Yeah, beef is nuts here. Pork is currently cheaper. And I should probably start taking up sales on that because I would like to have some kind of some raw meat that I can cook rather than something pre-cooked for convenience because I don't have time on a work day to cook. I have enough time to literally throw food into a pot and then heat it up. You would think that would make the convenient thing more expensive and the raw thing less expensive. Apparently not. Unless you make something in bulk. I didn't have time to meal prep this week, so that ain't happening. Voiced?
All stands ready, Lord Commander.
Yay, voiced! I love it.
The moment has come then.
Pray excuse my lateness. I paid a brief visit to the workshop to inquire about the mana cutters. The engineers assure me that they're ready.
The area is now but a short flight away. Yet what a long and winding path we took to reach this point. Were it not for Master Alphino's proposal, we never would have attempted to parley with the dragons. Though our negotiations yielded little, our expedition with Lady Isar taught us much.
You took an unimaginable risk. I could scarce believe the tale Estinian told.
Aye. 'Tis true that many of our countrymen would sooner die than join hands with the heretic's mistress. But 'twas through that most unlikely of alliances that we came to speak with Hraesvelgr.
And we learned shit.
A conversation that went rather poorly, as I recall.
In this instance, the journey was more important than the destination. Had we not slain Nidhogg's consort, Tiamat, and put the Great Worm on his guard, the Dravanians would have arrived at Ishgard's walls long ago.
Thought it was Ratatosker.
Aye, that they would. Full grateful am I for every hour of respite your actions have
Tiamat
afforded
is
us.
someone else. Okay.
Thanks to you, our defenses are much improved. 'Tis but a pity they won't be enough.
Thus, you believe an assault upon the area represents the city's best chance of survival. Is that not so, Estinian?
I am under no illusions. Nidhogg's might is legendary. But with his eye in my possession, I can stifle his strength at the source.
Oh, we're taking the fight to,
Victory will be
Nidhogg.
hard won, even
Cool.
so. And I shall be glad indeed to
I'll
have
do
the
it.
Warrior of Light at my side.
The Chicken of Light.
You shall have my blade as well. There are more of these mana cutters to be had, yes?
Lord Commander, no.
Lord Commander,
How
yes.
can I, a proud knight of Ishgard, stand by and do naught while an outsider risks life and limb for our homeland? I swore an oath to protect this city.
Pray leave the slaying of dragons to dragoons, Sir Knight. Your duty to command the city's defense is no less vital. Should we
let's see
fail,
it.
and Nidhogg slip through our
Shake 'em.
grasp, who then will hold the walls against him? Will you leave Ishgard in the hands of the Holy Sea's zealots?
There are others.
Who but you has the authority and the standing to orchestrate a city-wide defense? I do not, and neither does the Warrior of Light. That is why
My
it is
word has a
our
little
place to
sway here.
fight, and yours to remain here, Lord Commander. What? You too, Master Alphino? By the Fury! You have shown some promise, but this adversary is far beyond your skills.
Your candor is appreciated, Sir Dragoon. I shall remain then and cheer you from afar.
Well, my friend, would seem I have discouraged the last of the volunteers, and claimed the task as ours alone. But if any alive can best this worm, 'tis surely we too.
Who the hell am I bringing along? You just turned down, like, a tank and a healer. We're 2 DPS. We're 2 floor tanks. That floor is gonna be tanked for sure. But who the hell's keeping us alive to tank the floor? You wanna tell me who? I got nothing. They pricked Master Alphino's pride, I fear. But had I been less forceful, the boy would have insisted on accompanying us to the area. He's a healer! I don't think he'd blind to his talent. With a few more campaigns under his belt, I have no doubt that Alphino will make a fine field commander. But that does not practice on an adversary such as Nidhogg. I shall be hard-pressed enough without the added worry of carrying a novice. He's a healer. Who am I bringing? We have tarried long enough. Let us call upon Master Garland and take possession of the Mana Cutters. You fucking idiot. Who do I go to? Skysteel? Skysteel. And who am I taking with us on this expedition? Well, an old friend. The cutters are ready when you are. The finer adjustments cost us a few sleepless nights, but we got there in the end. Which means you can get where you need to go. I tell you, these little beauties will tear through that wind barrier like a cement drill through cottage cheese. And that, my friends, is the Garland Ironworks guarantee. Oh, well, thanks. Tell Warrior of Light, the Dread Worm awaits. Who am I bringing? Unless this is not a dungeon, which I thought it was. It's gonna pull people out of my ass. It's the dungeon. Okay. It's a dungeon. Who am I bringing? I can enter with NPCs. Who am I bringing? A random Chirurgeon and a random Temple Knight. I could have brought Emmerich and Alphino, and we would have been fine. But no, God forbid we follow that logic. I'm healing this with other players. That's why. Anyway. I mean anyone, we have random people. Yeah. Honey Mother Cluckers. Someone spilled their coffee. Hopefully it's floor spillage, because if you spill coffee on your keyboard, that's bad. You're good for like a few hours at best. And then you gotta deep clean that shit. Fortunately, keyboards aren't like super technical. It's like a membrane, unless you got an electric not electric keyboard, mechanical, I think. Mechanical keyboards would carry a bigger electrical signal, wouldn't they? Good? Okay. Almost drowned the magic card. Oh, God. Oh. I almost lost the magic cards. That would have been bad. The power of 3 regens. Now I can dip back to 2. God fucking damn it. Turn to Strixhaven. I am unfamiliar with magic sets, but if that's a set they like, then fair. I myself have been collecting Lorcana, the Disney trading card game one, because I like Disney. Well, I wouldn't turn down a rare card to sell. I am certainly still collecting things I like. Going. I'd love to get back into Pokemon card collecting, but when I went to my local card shop, they were charging like $30 for a binder. Like, not me. Especially when they're not price tagged and I had to ask about the price. I guess they probably didn't have time to tag it, but like, man. Still a lot. Is it innie or an out? Innie. Gotcha. Where's the ad, or are we taking the ad? I think we're taking the ad. Why did I do that? My girlfriend's been collecting One Piece trading cards. I struggle to find Lorcana. I guess because Lorcana is not as popular in the area, but One Piece is still kind of big. Would have loved to play Lorcana with people, but like the one person I would has no interest. Even though I bought her a starter deck, just doesn't want it. So I just have a starter deck for her. Ow. Looking random obscure card games, usually anime themed. I did see one of like My Hero Academia, and like a set that's Sword Art Online and Yu Yu Hakusho. Like same game, multiple animes collabing with it or something. I don't remember what it's called. Know it exists. One thing that surprised the heck out of me, there was a My Little Pony, not trading card game, but like trading card thing that just kind of exists. You buy a pack and there's 3 cards in it. And these cards are actually pretty solid. Like, I don't mean, yeah, they're cool. I mean, the quality of the physical card itself is, like, actually really hard. It's a hard card. I don't know how to take that. I bought a pack, only because I used to be into that shit. Fandom is weird. White Sports? I have no idea. I didn't really look at it. But yeah. It was a $10 box of 3 cards. Some people are paying a lot of money for the rare ones. I was like, no, screw it. If I get a character I like, I'll just keep it. If not, and it happens to be valuable, I'll sell it. Instead, I got 3 cards that weren't really super rare, but like, eh. Wait. I don't think I've played this since the rework. Oh, no, I have. I just don't remember what changed. Why, as I live and breathe. You. It's not rescue, what is it? Surecast? Surecast, that's stop me from getting blown away. Smithereens. Limit break. Alright, where are we going? Oh god. Oh god. Whew, I nearly died. No, I didn't nearly die, but like, bone stacks on a healer is never good. Parking. Or I thought that said the long kilt of forklifting. I didn't think a kilt would give me the license to operate a forklift, but I guess it might in Eorzea. I mean, the Garleans probably have forklifts. Garland Ironworks probably knows what a forklift is. They probably make forklifts too. They're engineers. More dragons. Joy. Now? Yikes. Alright, time to fight Nidhogg. Oh, someone's never done this before. Food buff reminder. Food buff reminder. Who needs a food buff? Or the Ruby Tides or something. Oh god. Yeah, food buffs are more required in raids. Dungeons are more chill. Especially older dungeons. Oop. Just buff the damage. Probably. Where's the out? Oh, there we go. Stack. Oh, there's the out. Deafening Bennett. You guys will heal slowly, and then we got that. Commend the raid buff, the food buff reminder person, because that is a good habit to get into, but not as necessary in dungeons. Yeah, I got comms. Remember, folks, calm the healer or calm the tank, or calm a DPS that is funny. Oh, hey, Nidhogg. How's it going? Use your eye. You good now? He just... Yeah. He pissed. Wait. Essence claimed you once. What do you mean once?
No worm! This ends here!
What do you mean it claimed you once? Why did it claim you once at all? Shouldn't it have claimed you nonce? Why are you red now? Probably dragon blood, but like, why are you red now? Did it work? Oh. Wait, that's not the same.
You gifted my people 1,000 years of suffering. Now I gift you an eternity in darkness.
Wait, that's not the same color as Nidhogg's other eye. Is that not Nidhogg's eye? Whoa. Oh, I'm having a heartburn. Oh god, getting back some of my rock candy brought me heartburn. Oh hey, I got the grape-flavored crystal back. Now I've got lemon, blue raspberry, and grape. Just gotta get cherry and green apple. I forget what other color it is. Maybe another color of the rainbow. Maybe a blueberry. I don't think this cutscene's voiced. Oh. 2 eyes. Yeah, those look the same. That means the one Istinian plucked was not one of Nidhogg's.
They are ours, Lord Haldrath. The eyes of Nidhogg.
Oh. You look like you're fighting something internally.
Aye. The worm lies broken and my father is avenged. With the wellspring of his vitality thus denied him, Nidhogg shall not linger long in this world. But behold the terrible price we have paid. My sire is dead. So many brother knights slain. We traded our honor for the strength which now courses in our veins. And still we are forced to make such sacrifice.
But not in vain, my lord. Hraesvelgr is the only great worm left in Dravania, and he dares not leave his lair. With Nidhogg's eyes in your possession, who now can challenge the might of Ishgard, ascend the throne, and take your rightful place as the ruler of our people?
That sounds like a terrible idea.
Nay, my friend. I must forsake the mantle of king. Though Nidhogg be defeated, his wormling horde yet darkens the skies with wings beyond counting. As one who partook of Ratatoska's strength, it shall be my penance to bear a knight's arms until death grants me leave to retire. When that day comes, no prince shall perish, but a hell's-bound hunter of dragons.
But Lord Haldrath, what then shall become of the royal line?
Think of your people, my lord. Without a king, who will the common man turn to in his hour of need? How will he find his way without your benevolent hand to guide him?
I thank you, Sir Flavian and Sir Silvertrill, for dispelling my remaining doubts. With men of such wisdom and compassion in service to the realm, it is plain that Ishgard has no need of a king. But if you must bow to the demands of tradition, you need look no further than yourselves for one worthy to wear the crown. Fare thee well, my brother knights, my loyal friends. On these shoulders shall I bear the weight of my father's sins. With this lance shall I repay the debt accrued through our misdeeds.
What cruel jest has fate played upon us? Have we seized this desperate victory, only to lose a king?
We can but act as our lord has bid. We few who remain must divide between us the rulership of Ishgard and her people.
Not I. My oath was to Lord Haldrath, and he alone. If he is not to be king, then I would hang up my shield as well.
Will you abandon us too, sir?
I would wash my hands of blood and betrayal, and take up an honest trade. Mayhap I shall serve ale instead of sharpened steel.
Oh, hey, the Forgotten Knight.
We four, then.
Forton, Hylanat, Durander, and Zemail.
Zemail. Okay.
But 4 houses to rule all of Ishgard.
And what of the throne?
We keep it empty. Until the day a king rises once more. We must assume the role of stewards. We shall shape our nation anew with a history of our own making, and let the truth of this dark day die here, upon the battlefield.
Oh no, my heartburn revealed to me a vision. But also, that's not a Nidhogg.
What ails you, friend? Are you wounded?
No, I had a heartburn vision.
You have borne witness to history. To the culmination of the first battle with Nidhogg.
Yes.
The legend of Ishgard's founding tells that our ancestors were led to the land of Kurthus by the valiant King Thordan. In the midst of their journey, they came to a wide chasm, where they were set upon by a great worm, Nidhogg. A furious battle then ensued, with Thordan leading the van. Though the brave king was slain defending his people, his son, Haldrath, the first Azure Dragoon, fought on undaunted. And with a mighty thrust of his lance, he gouged out Nidhogg's eye, forcing the wicked creature into retreat. Thus, did this eldritch orb become a sacred treasure of Ishgard, lending its power to every knight deemed worthy to bear the title of Azure Dragoon. A rousing tale, is it not? Would that I could still believe it. But your vision, which we must accept as immutable truth, leaves no room for doubt, save on one point.
Where did that other eye go?
If Huldreth took both of Nidhogg's eyes, then how came this eye to be lodged in the worm's skull?
I mean, Grace Velger's missing an eye too. Maybe that.
Beneath every answer we unearth, another question lies buried.
I think that's the nature of this quest we find ourselves on. Nidhogg's defeated. The Wishguard should be safe for a while, right?
'Twas a fierce battle, but one I knew we would win. Your fame is well deserved, Warrior of Light. Full proud am I to have fought at your side. I would fain return with all swiftness to Ishgard to inform the Lord Commander of our triumph.
But what do we do? There's a but. Of course there's a but.
But we must first have words with Hraesvelgr. There are parts of this tale that the worm has kept from us, and I would know wherefore.
But what if this eye I have is Hraesvelgr's? Would he be pissed? Because that would mean we killed his brother. Though Nidhogg is fallen, my heart is yet heavy, and this stain of corruption pleases me not. When all has been put to rest, I must needs forge my armor anew. Justinian would know the origin of Nidhogg's mysterious eye. With Nidhogg fallen, none save Hraesvelgr remains to answer our questions. Let us trouble the worm again, and if Ice Heart yet lingers at Zenith, all the better. I would have her hear the truth of the dragon's maw. I might end after this quest. Fair warning. Oh fuck, warp to Zenith. After this quest, I'm gonna probably end stream. Why is the pre-roll count bugged out on Twitch? Oh, it's at 0 anyway. Who cares? You're still here? She's scarce moved since we parted. Hraesvelgr's confession will soon shake her from her stupor. Why are you still here? It was you, was it not? The furious screams of the dragons carried far. You've slain Nidhogg. What more could you desire from this place? Will you not allow Hraesvelgr to mourn the death of his kid in peace? Spare us your sanctimonious judgment, Ice Maiden. We have a gift for the Great Worm, and a mystery that can no longer lie buried. Lady Iceheart, Dragon Song War was all but consumed your life and claimed many of your followers. It's time you learned the truth of its beginning, the whole truth. That we may at last bring this bitter conflict to an end. Sound the horn, Warrior of Light. Aye, aye. Or that. Okay, fine. I guess we can do that. Probably senses his eye is back. And that his brother's dead. You are missing an eye. I was right. Impenitent. Came to give you your eye back. Okay, cool, but have your eye back.
You mean the moment I prized your eye from his head?
Yeah. Here. You're a dragon hole again. Now what? Oh god. Another heartburn. Is that Nidhogg or Heavensward just fell? Oh, Nidhogg. Okay. Oh, they didn't literally eat Ratatoskr, did they? Hopefully they didn't literally eat dragon. Oh yeah, there goes your eyes. Demanding your brother's eye for that? Really? Wait, so you're doing that the whole time with Heavensward's eye? Damn. Wait, since I'm in Azure Dragoon as well, does that mean I have an eye of a dragon? Or am I, like, borrowing an eye for part of my story and then giving it up because I took its essence or something? I forget what the Dragoon lore is for class quests. I feel like it'd be silly to just give me a Nidhogg eye. So that... Yes, I did have a heartburn vision. And so did she.
It was yours. Your strength that sustained Nidhogg all these years.
Would that Haldreth had dealt the worm a killing blow.
Kom an I faren Kim Achas Morin. Norsk an straff an Ulstjas an.
And so you acquiesced. You surrendered your eye to Nidhogg, knowing full well the suffering he would inflict.
This one som an sin in Ela. Ekman in El. Eskules Nizek A. Lizesk an Garan. I'm fine. Kolum Tomos Inesgra. Kas Ehihiso Sekmon Inam Srei Snowfall in Sif An.
Wait, so you're just not gonna even try to kill us? You just chill like that? Thanks to Shiva? That was like an oath that was sworn? I don't know. Okay, I'm going to end stream here. We're going to hop off of New Game Plus, suspend for now, continue this another time. Probably in a couple days. I want to get through some of my work week before I consider streaming after work. Ugh. So yeah, if there is a schedule listed on Twitch, ignore it for now while I try to figure out a rhythm to get back into. Streams will happen when they happen. Hopefully they will happen. Until I'm more set into a rhythm, and then I'll start scheduling again. But for now, thank you guys for coming by and hanging out. I'll be live again when I am live again, at whenever I'm live again, Eastern Standard Time. Hopefully I'll be live like within the next couple days, but I'm a late night worker, so like might be a bit, might be tired, might not be. If I'm not tired, I'll go live. If I am tired, I'll post in the Discord when I think I'm gonna have energy after work, and we'll try to commit to going live. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for putting up with my BS. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.